Congratulations, Randy, on your election to the Detroit Bowling Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how old were you when you first started bowling?
I was probably 12 or 13, although I remember going to bowling centers with my dad. He bowled in the league for years and kind of where I got my start with watching it. But when I first picked up a ball, I was probably about 12 years old.
So at what point did you fall in love with bowling?
Oh, probably about this time. I just saw a sport that intrigued me, not just from the physical, but the mental aspect of the game and the science of it, and just took off from there.
So what's your fondest memory associated with bowling?
Oh, I've got to say, it was a city tournament for the youth, and it was an opening squad morning, and that's when I was running the Ward Youth Travel League, and we had bowlers from the league come out and shoot 300 games, a 299, a 290, and a 279 in opening squad. And I remember running back and forth to the office, getting the paperwork for the honor scores, and parents, who are all these kids in these uniforms that are bowling. But I think what impressed me the most was not just so much that the kids bowling those scores, because I've always tried to instill the confidence in them that they can achieve that level, but was the camaraderie from the league, that it was us against them. And as one of our bowlers got up in the 10th frame with the front nine, there was 15 or 18 of the youth travel league bowlers all standing behind him cheering him on. And that was what really was cool, to see that bond that they had.
Now in bowling, you're a bowler also. What are some of your greatest accomplishments?
Well, if I ever shoot 300, I'll tell you. The 10 pin has been my downfall many times, but just being able to show up every week, compete, love the competition, and I think I've always told people, I love winning, I hate losing, but I can lose with a smile, because it's still a game. It's something that I remember as a game and enjoy playing it, and it's just being there every week doing it.
So at what point in time did bowling become something more meaningful to you?
Probably when my son got into it. He started bowling. The gentleman who was running the league at the time was trying to help the kids run the league and I saw an opportunity to help, which I enjoyed doing. Then taking on the position of helping him as best I could, imparting some knowledge, confidence, getting into the coaching clinics and learning more about the game, and going on to become a national instructor where I was teaching the coaches. So it was kind of nice to help others take that step forward.
So how did you feel when Phil called you about your election to the Hall of Fame?
Shocked. Just totally out of the blue. Never something I never expected, never aspired to. It was never not my goal in life. It was to help and enjoy the sport and help others enjoy the sport. And thankfully I'm being rewarded for it, and I appreciate it.
So what does being a Hall of Fame member mean to you?
Oh, beyond words. Just to be associated with the people that, as you know, I've attended Hall of Fame dinners, and to be considered in that group is just beyond comprehension. It's unbelievable.
Looking back over your career, not that it's over yet, what does all that mean to you in bowling?
Oh, it's just, and I think we've heard it before, family, the bowling family, and getting to meet and be around people like yourself, our own Hall of Fame, meeting the Fred Bordens of the world, the pros, and it's just the camaraderie you have and the association you have is just, it's amazing.
So what does the future in bowling hold for you?
Still here, still plan on being involved, helping any way I can. Especially from the youth side, I still really enjoy that end of it, I always have. You know, we always talk about that's the future of our sport and promoting it and, you know, helping these kids move along, being involved with the tournaments and watching these kids just grow and get better and better by the day.
So you were director of the Ward Youth Travel League
Right.
for a number of years. Anything special you want to convey about those years you did that? How many years did you do that?
I was the director for 27 years. Ironically, when Bill and Betty Heidi were running the league, Bill had a medical problem, and I got the phone call from Betty saying, you need to take over, and I took over at that point. And just watching the kids grow up, watching them achieve their goals, watching somebody shoot their first 300, or a young lady shooting the first 700, or the boy shooting the first 800, seeing how they do in tournaments. And now seeing the kids that came through the Ward Travel League and seeing their kids bowling at these tournaments and associating with them and the friendships that we have, it's just truly an honor and amazing.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience that I haven't covered?
Enjoy it. I think, you know, it's a sport. It's something we can all do. We've talked about that. Everybody knows it, and we try and convey that message. But to enjoy it and enjoy the family and friendship that we have with each other, and don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted.
So now I have 5 rapid-fire questions for you. What's your favorite ice cream?
Oh, probably good old-fashioned vanilla.
So if you never got involved in bowling, what activity do you think you'd be doing today?
Fly fishing. Fly fishing. Something I love doing. Just don't have the time to do it. But yeah, I would be in the stream.
Your favorite beverage while bowling?
Diet Pepsi or water. Boring, I know.
What's the weirdest leave you ever left?
Well, like other people said, it's hard to say. Probably the 5-7-10, which ironically I didn't leave for the first time until last year. You know, you throw the ball and you can see, well, I could leave one of 3 pins, but not all 3 of them at once. So probably the strangest one. I've left some weird ones though, haven't we all?
So what's your favorite food in a bowling center?
Probably French fries.
Okay. So now, look at this. I'm Randy Tambourine, member of the Detroit Bowling Hall of Fame, class of 2025. Say it right to the...
I'm Randy Tambourine, and I'm a member of the Metro Detroit USBC Hall of Fame, class of 2025.
Very good. Good job.